Hey everyone, and welcome to MCN 87's Hey You MU. I'm Brittany Levitt.
And I'm Sean O'Brien, and we would like to thank you for tuning in.
As you know, MCN 87 is known for CougarCast.
Our award-winning show.
Yes, Sean, our award-winning show. And this year, we decided to take things up a notch and show you the best of the entertainment in the area, as well as highlight what's going on in campus.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hey You MU. In this episode, Sean sits down with Grace Riker, member of Beyond Harmony, to discuss the auditions this year.
Taryn heads over to Metro Bar and Grill to sit down with Don Chappelle, lead singer of the Pickups, to discuss his life in music.
And Don checks out the notorious Colossal Pie at Poppy's Pizza on the Memorial Highway. Performing is hard enough, especially a cappella. Sean finds out what it takes on Up in Lights.
Hey, Sean O'Brien here for Hey UMU. I'm here today with freshman Caitlin Tothero, who just got done with her audition for Beyond Harmony. Okay, so was it harder than you thought going into it? What were you expecting? Nerve-wracking?
I mean, it was obviously nervous because it's my freshman year, so I don't know how it's going to be different from high school and stuff, but it was definitely what I expected because everyone was really chill and stuff, so they made it welcoming, and I wasn't that nervous after I met everyone.
Okay. What made you want to try out for Beyond Harmony? Have you sang in the past?
Yeah, I've been singing ever since I started talking, as cliche as that sounds, but literally I have been. And I did a lot of select vocal groups in my high school, and I was a part of the choir, and I did all the musicals and the plays and stuff, so music's just been a really big part of my life. And my family's very musical, so I've always grown up with it, and when I found that there was a all-female group, I was really excited because I never had that opportunity before, so.
So, Kateri, now that you're done with your audition, do you think it was harder than you thought? Was it easier than you thought? Was it nerve-wracking?
Yes, it was kind of nerve-wracking because, well, one, it's really cold in here and I was kind of shivering in my boots, and just in front of a crowd is hard for me when it's just myself.
So, what made you want to try out for Beyond Harmony? Are you a singer in the past?
Yeah, I'm in an adult choir on Tuesdays, the Choral Arts of Luzerne County, and I've been singing throughout high school and since I was younger. And last Christmas I heard Beyond Harmony and they're just gorgeous. They're so good and I want to be a part of it.
When you set up these auditions, did you have a rigorous plan in mind, or did you kind of want to go easy on the girls?
We wanted to take a more easy route because any audition is nervous, any audition or interview is nerve-wracking. And we're all very laid-back people, and we like to keep our practices laid-back.
Yeah.
So we tried to keep it laid-back, cool, calm, and go from there and show the girls that there's nothing to be afraid of.
Being a judge for the auditions, what were you looking for in the girls who were trying out?
We were looking for a good tone and good quality of voice. Trying to look past the nerves and see what was underneath the nerves, to see if they could find their own pitch and they could stay on pitch. But also when we did the blending exercises, that was good for us to hear too, how the girls blended together, but then how we blended as a group.
So, as a whole, how do you think the auditions went? Did any person or thing stand out to you?
I think the auditions went really well. There were a lot more girls than I expected, and we still have one more day to go. I think they all did really well. Once they got past the nerves and realized that we're not here to really critique them, it went really well.
Yeah.
After the break, we check in with Taryn for a little folk music and fun at Metro.
Welcome home, man.
I got no pulse, so losing him.
Charging. He's in VFib.
Shock him.
Drives that road all the time. Just had a few drinks. Just can't be happening.
Are we clear?
Clear.
We just buzzed.
Just buzzed. You didn't tell us that, sir. You're right. This isn't happening. He'll be fine.
I feel good.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving.
Clear.
Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Shock him.
Don Chappelle has made a living playing music all over the world, not to mention right here in NEPA. Taryn finds out more in hashtag #NowPlaying.
Hi, I'm Taryn Talaka, and I'm here with Don Chappelle at Metro, and you're watching hashtag #NowPlaying. So Don, how did you get your start in music?
Well, I started when I was a little kid. I wanted to play the guitar after seeing the Beatles on TV. That's when it really began for me, a long time ago, and I've been doing it ever since.
Very cool. And you are a Misericordia grad, and you said that you were playing while you were at Misericordia. What were some of the venues you played at?
Well, most of them are gone now. It was a long time ago. I went to Misericordia back in the 70s. It was a much smaller college back then. But I played, you know, the coffee house. They had a nice coffee house on campus back then. The Hearthstone Pub was a place out in Dallas. I played all around the area. At a lot of the clubs, like I said, most of them aren't around anymore that were there then.
Cool. And what types of music do you play?
Well, it's a bit of everything. I really think my music is more folk music than anything, but it's folk music kind of dressed up as rock and roll. I like to play it with a hard edge, and I like to play blues style. I'm real into the blues, but I like folk music, the message that it always presents to people. So that's what I think my music is.
And have there been any people that have influenced you, any artists?
Quite a few. From an early age, of course, the Beatles, the Stones, Bob Dylan, Neil Young. But I think more than anybody, maybe the old folk singers, Pete Seeger, Woody Guthrie, people who sang about what people's lives were like long ago or what people struggled to deal with. And I realized they were the kind of songs that I wanted to write.
Good. And do you have any favorite memories of playing at venues?
I have lots of favorite memories. One that stands out for me is singing with the great American folk legend Pete Seeger in New York City at the South Street Seaport Museum many years ago. We sailed down the Hudson River, a bunch of singing sailors, or sailing singers, however you want to put it. And Pete Seeger was doing a big concert in New York City at the South Street Seaport Museum, and he called me up and we played a couple of my songs to several thousand people, and for a young folk singer, it was quite a thrill for me. So that one definitely stands out. But there's many great memories.
It's amazing. What advice would you give to aspiring artists?
Stick with it. Stick to your goals. Don't listen to people who tell you you can't do this or you can't do that. Don't even listen to people. Stick to your own goals. If you're a true artist and you have a vision and you're inspired to do it, just do it. And just do whatever it takes to get your goals across as an artist, as a guitar player, whatever. I think that's the only way. If you listen to too much advice, you're never going to get anywhere.
All right, well, thank you, Don, for being with us. I'm Taryn Talaka, and you're watching hashtag #NowPlaying. Be sure to join us next time.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. You're a lovely crowd. Thank you.
So Sean, what is the largest pizza you've ever eaten?
I don't know. Probably a large. Why do you ask?
After the break, Dom heads down to Poppy's Pizza, where they claim to have the largest pizza in the back mountain.
My pot of gold, your daddy's little girl, till heaven hold. Stand
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Where's my husband? Where's my husband?
Stop.
How's she doing? 2,
She was a passenger, so I was T-boned on the passenger side.
We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk, I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed? Well, sir, you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Poppy's Pizza is the newest pie in town. They claim that their colossal pie is the biggest thing you've ever seen. Dom heads down to check it out on this edition of Zest.
Welcome to Zest. I'm Dom Delos, and I'm here at Poppy's Pizza Kitchen on Memorial Highway, home of the Colossal Pizza. How do they make something so big, you ask? Let's go find out. Welcome to Zest. I'm here with John Cantorino, manager of Poppy's Pizza. And John, good to be here with you today.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Now, John, how long have you been in business?
We've been here since May as Poppy's.
Okay.
And so it's about 4 or 5 months now.
Now, what separates Poppy's Pizza from the rest?
Good question. We're known as the home of the Colossal Pizza, and it's basically the area's largest pizza. And to give you an idea, I just happened, I hate to get out of your camera away, this is like the normal pizza. This is the Colossal. So, much larger.
As you can see, a major difference between pizza sizes. And how big exactly is the Colossal Pizza?
It's 22 inches across, but most of the time it's even a little larger than that because that's a 23-inch box.
What other items do you feature on your menu here?
Well, we have all kinds of subs. We have chicken wings. We have what we call boneless chicken bites with a fresh butchered chicken, and we deep fry those, and you can get those with any kind of sauce. And we have calzones. Plus, we have some stuffed puffs. We have, Nutella puffs. We have quite a bit of things that you can't get in the average pizza place.
You're so close to Misericordia. What kind of deals do you have for Misericordia students?
We have all kinds of specials with Misericordia because we like to support them. Basically, students with an ID get 10% off. We give them a free personal pizza of $5. And when the football team starts winning, they all get basically a free personal pizza also. So we do quite a bit with the college. We have delivery out there, late at night. Okay. And we also employ 5 of the Misericordia students, so we do quite a bit with them.
Employment opportunities as well for all you out there at Misericordia. So how much would it cost to get a Colossal Pizza here at Poppy's?
The basic Colossal is $19.95. If you get toppings, then it's $1.95 extra, but you can feed, quite a few people with it because it's cut in 16 slices.
That's very true. You're from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. That's correct.
New York guy. Would you say that influenced the Colossal Pizza in any way?
Yeah, when I was a kid, basically I used to go by the pizzerias and they always had the large pies in the window. And I just wondered why we never had it up here. And we went to do that. Also, like I said, the economy here is not the greatest sometimes. And we want to make sure that people get their money's worth.
Thanks for joining us on Zest. You just saw how a Colossal Pizza was made. I think I'm going to need some help with this. Stay zesty.
We would like to thank all of you for joining us here on our very first episode of Hey You MU.
Special thanks to Don Chappelle, Poppy's Pizza, and Beyond Harmony for joining us today.
We hope you enjoyed the show, and be sure to tune in next time.